This is an old folk tale from the Ukraine. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there lived a little old man and a little old woman. One day, that little old man turned to his little old woman and said, "My dear, I'd like something good to eat. Ooh, perhaps a nice bun." "Oh, love of my life," said his wife, "I'd love to fix you a bun. Unfortunately, we have no flour." "Nonsense," said the old man. "We have plenty of flour. Just take your feather brush, scrape the sides of the flour bin, sweep the bottom, you'll have enough." So the old woman, she took her feather brush, scraped the sides of the flour bin. Sure enough, she had enough flour to make one bun. She kneaded the dough with cream, made it into a nice round ball, poured butter over it, and put it into the oven to bake. Oh, that bun turned out splendid. She took the bun out of the oven and put it up on the windowsill to cool off for their supper. Well, as the bun lay up there, it kind of looked like this. Oh, that bun was bored. He was bored. He wanted to go on a road trip. He wanted to get out of quarantine. He wanted to go somewhere. So he jumped up off of the windowsill onto the bench, rolled across the bench onto the floor, rolled across the floor, out the door, down the sidewalk, down the road until he came to a field where he met a hare. A hare, it's kind of like a rabbit. It's not really a rabbit. It's got big ears like a rabbit. It's fuzzy, but it's a hare. Anyway, this hare, when he saw the bun, he said, "Mr. Bun, you look so good. I'm going to eat you up." "Mr. Hare, you don't want to eat me. I'll sing you a song instead." Right there on the spot, that bun made up a song, and it went like this. "Mr. Bun, I am Mr. Bun. I was scraped from the sides and swept from the floor of the flour bin. Kneaded with cream and in butter fried. I was put to cool on the windowsill, but I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled away from Gramps and from Grandma too. And I shan't be afraid to roll away from you too." And he jumped up and he began to roll down the road. Can you put your fists out like this? One fist, roll one fist around the other. Like, here's the bun going down the road. Here we go. Let's go down the road together. Oh, that bun was having a good time, but he ran into another animal, a wolf. Oh, a big old wolf, sharp, pointy teeth, slobbery mouth. "Oh, Mr. Bun," said the wolf. "Oh, you look so good. I'm going to eat you up." "Oh, Mr. Wolf, you don't want to eat me up. I'll sing you a song instead." And he began to sing, "Mr. Bun, I am Mr. Bun. I was scraped from the sides and swept from the floor of the flour bin. Kneaded with cream and in butter fried. I was put to cool on the windowsill, but I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled away from Gramps and from Grandma too. And I rolled away from a hare and I'll roll away from you too." And he jumped up and he began to roll. Got your fists out. Let's roll down the road together. Here we go. He was having a great time. But he had to run into another animal, a bear, a big old bear. "Mr. Bun," said the bear, "you look so good, I'm going to eat you up." "Ha! Ha! You are not, you old crooked paws. You couldn't even if you tried. I'm going to sing you a song. Mr. Bun, I am Mr. Bun. I was scraped from the sides and swept from the floor of the flour bin. Kneaded with cream and in butter fried. I was put to cool on the windowsill, but I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled away from Gramps and from Grandma too. And I rolled away from a hare and I rolled away from a wolf and I'll roll away from you and Bruin." And he jumped up and he began to roll. Here we go. Ready? He went around a curve, went through a mud puddle, got off road, washed himself off in the pond. Back on the road he went. Ah, beautiful day. Ah, love it. Love it being out and free, thought the bun. But he ran into another animal, a fox. Like in many of these old stories, there's always a fox, isn't there? Sly old fox, little white tips on his ears, little white tip on his little fox tail. And the fox, when he saw the bun, oh, Mr. Bun, oh, you are so beautiful, Mr. Bun. Oh, you are so lovely, Mr. You are so round and brown and beautiful, Mr. Bun. You are a bun among buns, Mr. Bun. Oh, thought the bun. This fox knows true quality when he sees it. I'll sing him a song. And he began to sing. Mr. Bun, I am Mr. Bun. I was scraped from the sides and swept for the flour bin. Kneaded with cream and in butter fried. I was put to cool on the windowsill, but I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled and I rolled away from Gramps and from Grandma too. And I rolled away from a hare and I rolled away from a wolf and I rolled away from a bear and I rolled away from. Wait, Mr. Bun, said the fox. Oh, Mr. Bun. Oh, that song. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did you write that yourself? Oh, it's beautiful. Lovely, lovely. Could you sing it again? I'd like to hear every note of that song, but could you come a little closer? I'm a very old fox, very old, very hard of hearing. I don't know. Could you perhaps jump up onto my nose and sing the song? Thought the bun. What harm could it do? So he jumped up onto the fox's nose and he began to sing, Mr. Bun, Oh, Mr. Bun never did finish his song, but the fox did finish Mr. Bun. And that is Mr. Bun, a folk tale from the Ukraine. I hope you enjoyed listening to this story. I enjoyed telling you this story.